too cold, standing in the middle of the downpour, looking in the mirror, cause it's only you that you have to lose. Had a backward on a one-way, trying to stop from running, but you can't wait. Bury all the evidence you'll only learn when you crash and burn. It's too cold, standing in the middle of the downpour, looking in the mirror, cause it's only you that you have to lose. Had a backward on a one-way, trying to stop from running, but you can't wait. Bury all the evidence you'll only learn when you crash and burn.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another video stream thing, whatever the heck this is. I don't know what it is. Don't at me. We just got done having a hype intro. What's up, everybody? Welcome back. How's everybody doing? Anybody in chat? Feel free to say hey. While we get some music in the background, and we're gonna be doing some stuff. So I hope everybody enjoyed my Swampert video. It was one of those things that I kind of proud of. But we have quite the amount of stuff to talk about. In terms of what we've done since the last time we've streamed Pokemon, because I don't think anybody is aware of what's going on. So, update on the Perfect IV family of 3 mousehold that we've been trying to get for a while now. I have a lot of them. I think I have like 2 or 3 boxes of mouseholds that I've evolved in Pokemon Home that I can't do anything with because for obvious reasons. So we're still hatching. We got another 10 boxes of eggs to go through. So we're not gonna do, well, we're probably gonna hatch all eggs on stream. However, we're probably not gonna spend the entire stream doing this. Probably a good chunk of it, I'm not gonna lie. A good chunk of this stream is probably gonna be hatching eggs. And if you find that boring, I'm sorry. We're gonna we got some stuff that we can do. We can talk about a a alternative option to Vaporeon for a video for next week's raids. We can theory craft on what we're gonna get next. I'm hoping it's a Sceptile. I don't think we've gotten a Sceptile. I think we've gotten a Blaziken. And we can talk about what we've gotten so far and what we're looking at possibly getting in the future. And just generally hanging out. So hopefully everybody enjoys that, and we can have a little bit of fun with chat. Ooh, we also can talk about the information on the rock paper scissors tournament that I want to do through Pokemon. I think it will be a lot of fun and really cool to do, either on stream or in video form. I think it'd be really, really cool, and so I think that's something that we needed to discuss. I for those of you who aren't aware, I posted in the Discord a YouTube short that I found that I thought would be really, really cool to do a tournament on. We could also start breeding up Tyrogues for that also, and we might be able to do that as well as some other stuff, because I kind of want everybody to be on the same playing field. I think, yeah, that was the last one. I am losing my marbles. What is the button to do things? Okay. First batch of eggs. No shinies, no, no perfect IVs. I'm not saying that I'm gonna cave anytime soon. I really don't want to cave and get and start using like the tandem, or evolving the tandem mouse mouses that don't have, or that their non-perfect stat is the special attack, which doesn't matter because that should be it doesn't matter, not because, or well, mostly because it that stat doesn't matter because it doesn't have any special attack. But I don't think there's any moves that deal damage based on special attack. Like, oh god, what's the, foul play, right? That's the dark move that does damage based on the user's attack stat. I don't think there's one like that for special attack. I could be wrong. And that would show how much I know about competitive or battling Pokemon. But I also think that there would be a more widely used move. That is such a funny glitch. I think we have one more egg to hatch. I could be wrong though. let's try and hatch it before. Yeah. We double check. I think I'm right on, and that was the 5th one, but I could be wrong. The other caveat to our breeding project is that if we get a shiny family of 3, that is obviously going to take the place of any. That's just far more unlikely than a perfect IV. What would make that even more unlikely is a perfect IV shiny family of 3. That is just incredible. Would be insane to get. If that happened, I would lose my mind because I think I'd be one of the first people to actually obtain it naturally or legitimately. That isn't hyper trained, has the correct nature and all that fun stuff. I think that would be. I don't think anybody has, because it's something that's just so unlikely. Like I've hatched. I honestly I couldn't tell you how many times I've hatched a tandem mouse egg. I know the last 2 times I've done this, I've hatched between the two. The last time I did this, where I filled 10 boxes, and this time I filled 10 boxes, I have 605 eggs between the 2 of them. Which means, and I have like, I think 3 or 4 shinies from the last batch of 300 eggs. No, 2. I think it was 2. So I'm well within odds in terms of shinies for Tandem Mouse. Wish I got that lucky with Flabebe, because I have so many shiny Tandem Mouses, or well, mouseholds. I think they are now. I think I have like 5 shiny mouseholds now. So we've got a good share of shiny Pokemon now. Yeah, these are the ones I was talking about with the special attack not being perfect. Thanks for the follow, Olaz kid. Thank you, I appreciate that. Ooh, that's something I didn't fix for Twitch. Is I don't have an alert box set up, so that doesn't show up properly. I'll have to remember to fix that. I'll add that to my list of things to fix. Let's see here. How many Tandem Mouse do you think I'm gonna? How many perfect IV Tandem Mouse do you think I'm gonna get this time? in this go about. I think I got 6 the last 500 in the last 500. It is a 1 in 32. So in if I stay within odds, I should have almost 10. I think like 9 and some change is what the unrounded number is. So how many perfect IV tandem mouse do you think we're gonna get? And I don't mean like almost perfect. It's either there's only I guess it's a 1 in 16 technically, because there's two versions of the tandem mouse that I'd be okay with. No, it's not. It's I don't know what the exact number is for the tandem mouse because there's only one stat that it can be. That can be no good. Every other stat has to be perfect, and that is special attack. So I'm counting the no good special attack tandem mouses because if it's no good on one stat, then it'll be perfect on the rest of the other 5. How many do you guys think I'm gonna get out of this batch of 300 eggs? And I am getting a call. Give me a second. I'll be right back. What's up, Christian? How are you doing, buddy? Sorry about that. I had a phone call from Collab telling me about some stuff that we had been talking about off stream that is not important for streams at all. So I had to take that real fast. But I am back. We're hatching eggs. We're chatting about things. So If that's something that interests you, feel free to stick around. If it's something that bores the hell out of you, like it does Duck, I'm sorry. No good special defense. That's unfortunate. Of all of the stats that it could have been, so I got some feedback from Evan on the most recent video. I am curious curious to see what everybody else thought of it. Both videos, actually, both recent videos. The Minecraft one and the raid guide. I hope you enjoyed that, Christian. I don't know how to say your name. It's not Christian. Is it Kristen? Christiane? I don't know. Can I just call you Chris? Thank you. I appreciate that. I figured the sentiment was that people were enjoying that I'm posting videos. Yeah, retyping what your name is not helping, unfortunately. Oh, so it is Christian, just with a K. Got it. I don't know why, like, because it looks like Kristen, but with an A in between the I and the N. I don't know. I'm dumb. I'm dyslexic, and you can't stop me. But yeah, I also wanted to spitball some ideas with really just anybody who wants to watch on a alternate Pokemon other than Vaporeon if people don't want to build up a Vaporeon for the second week of the event. So I was going to possibly build out an option and test it in stream. So that way we can get a good idea of what it is, and then I can go from there and film the video. And then get it edited and posted before the weekend. That way we can get an alternate option for I am hatching Tandemouse, yeah. I'm looking to I have a project that I've been working on for a while, which is a competitive viable perfect IVs Pokemon for every Pokemon in Violet. I have a lot of the first forms, and I'm currently trying to get a mousehold family of 3 specifically, because I have the family of 4. Obviously, like, that one's really easy. I have a perfect IV for that. And so I got a bunch of like 10 boxes of Pokemon to do it. So while I'm doing this, I'm chatting about. I have a lot of shinies. Do you want one? I'll give it to you. You can have it for free. Like I have a bunch. I have, like, I think 6 shiny, almost perfect IV Tandemaus family of 4, or Mousehold's family of 4. I have the OG one that I had from Regulation A or Regulation 1 or whatever it is. You only have 3 or 4 in your shiny living decks. Only forms you're missing. I see. What forms are you missing? Oh, and by the way, Jellostone, family of 3, 4 family shiny. Oh, Jello is perfect. I can live with that. I do stream on both platforms, YouTube and Twitch, simultaneously. So if you ever see me referring to someone in chat that's not in your chat, they are in the YouTube chat. So feel free to head on over there as well, or stick around where you're at. I greatly appreciate either. It just means that I have to keep track of both chats, which is doable for me. Because I'm playing Pokemon, and it's not really a hard thing to watch chat for. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. And if you have a Twitch Prime, it would greatly I would greatly appreciate it. But by no means are you mandatorily supposed to subscribe on Twitch either. That's fair. Let me finish this batch, and then I'll have to back out and grab it from Pokemon Home, because I made space in my boxes because I have a living dex of all of the Pokemon in Sword and Shield, or in Scarlet and Violet. I had it. I moved it to the to Pokemon Home because I needed the space for all of these eggs, actually. Do I have a spare 3 and a 4 shiny? I only have a 4. I haven't even gotten a shiny family of 3. If I got a shiny family of 3, I would not be still hatching eggs. So there's that. Or at least I wouldn't be hatching Tandemaus eggs. I'd be hatching the next Pokemon in the Scarlet Violet line. Because I don't need... if I get a shiny family of 3, that will be my, like, however close to perfect it is going to be the one that I end up doing. Or using for my living decks, or living competitive decks. Shoot, I'm probably gonna get a shiny in these eggs that I have, so if you want the dex entry for Tandemaus and Mousehold, it'd almost be better for me to trade you a non-shiny, or a shiny Tandemaus, not a Mousehold. But I do have the family of 4 Mousehold. Then again, I would want to evolve the shiny Tandemaus just to make sure that it's not a family of 3, because that would complete my Tandemaus thing. So I see. Yeah, I wanted to do, I said this on stream, or like early on in Scarlet and Violet, that I wanted to do a competitive shiny dex, or a competitive shining living forms dex, which meant that I needed a competitively bred Pokemon that is shiny for not just every Pokemon, but every form that that Pokemon can be found in. So like Bulbasaur has 4 forms because it has 2 different Venusaur forms. And I was like, that is a little bit much, because I would have gone like anal about it and been like, no, I want a perfect IV shiny for every form, and it would have been just such a hard thing to do because the odds for like a female Bulbasaur is like 1 in 10 or something. I think it might be like 1 in 5. So I'm sitting there like, I'm wanting a 1 in 5 that is a 1 in 32 that is a 1 in 512. I'm never gonna get that, and I'm like, yeah, nah, I I made a better decision and just went with the competitive decks. Ooh, our first perfect IV. I will explode if I get a perfect IV shiny though. Uh, I so I that my whole thing with outbreaks is because I've done it for like starters before, and I did it for Eevee, and I lost my mind trying to do Eevee because like I got one from it, and then I spent the next hour uh not getting a single other one, and I'm like, this is annoying. I'm not a huge fan of doing outbreaks because like yeah, the odds are reduced, but like if for something that has a hard time spawning in the first place, it's just it. I don't know. Like the starters have like a weird spawn rate, and you can't like guarantee that that's the Pokemon that spawns because other Pokemon spawn in the area, and it's just weird. That's what I did. Is I defeated. I don't know how many I defeated. I think I might have defeated more than 60 by accident. But I had the increased odds and a sandwich going, and I only found one. And I feel like because of odds, I should have found at least two. But I don't know. I just always see these videos of people like talking about how they found 4 and 5 shiny Pokemon, and this is how they did it, and then I follow the same thing and I get one or none. Can be very frustrating. Yeah, see, I've only ever gotten maybe 2 tops from a sandwich. Uh, and that's pushing it. That's also with the help of someone in Scarlet hunting the and that's also like a the Fluttermane bug where Fluttermane spawns as a shiny like super easy. Uh, but you're good. I'll see you when you get done, maybe. If not, I'll see you next time. A fantastic. That's not helping. Yeah, Christian is putting his kids to sleep or to bed, so he'll be back hopefully in a few, and if not, it was good seeing him over on the YouTube's chat. I haven't really found a better place to hatch eggs. I enjoy this spot. I don't. I used to not go around in a circle. I used to go like straight down this road, just back and forth, because you could almost AFK it. Um, but I then changed it to where I would go down. I would skip the first turn to go around that square, turn down the next square, and then go down to the end, and then back, and then go around the square again the same way.
concerns, or matters necessitating managerial attention, we respectfully request that you communicate by sending a swift "fuck you" direct message to I have no manners on Instagram. We value and consider all feedback. Viewer discretion is advised. And please, enjoy irresponsibly.
I posed the question earlier. How many perfect IV Pokemon do you think I'm going to get? What's up, Evan? And also, how many shinies do you think I'm going to get in this batch of 300 eggs? All done with Masuda method. You just got home solid stream. Perfect. But we have so the method used was a foreign Japanese Ditto that's not native to me, and my own Tandem Mouse, my own Perfect IV Tandem Mouse, all with perfect stats. So should be 12 out of 12 perfect IVs. That means guaranteed 5 with the Destiny Knot and Everstone, meaning that the odds should be approximately 1 in... Yes, parents are perfect. Odds should be, in theory, 1 in 32. And 3 perfects out of 300 eggs. I mean, that's about what I got the first time I did 300 eggs. This is eggs 306 through 605. So... yeah, I've hatched. I've hatched a lot of Pokemon trying to get this family of 3 mousehold. I can guarantee you at least 1, because we just hatched one just before you got here, Evan. So guaranteed at least 1. Yeah, that's very true. I don't know. I don't remember the exact numbers I got last time. I think I still have them in my boxes. I think I got 4 or 5, maybe 6. I don't know. Should be about 9 though. If I'm on odds, it should be 9. The shinies in theory about 1. But it could be more. I think I got 2 last time. 2, 3, 5. Stop. Okay, it's about 5 or 6 seconds between each. One shiny Torchic already. That hurts my soul, because I've used sandwiches, any perfect shinies, none yet. I have 5. They're all of the shinies are 5 IV. I have none that are perfect yet. I think I've come very close on a couple of them though. I think one is like a 28 or a 26. We can go over which ones I have when I'm done hatching these, because I'm probably going to be hopefully going for a little while. I also wanted to try and spitball some ideas on a alternate Pokemon to Vaporeon, so I can post another video for the event, the Swampert event, and we'll also test it on stream to make sure that it works and all that fun stuff before I film the video. This song is pretty good. No crash and burn, but pretty good. I was saying earlier Slacking and Slowbro were the ones that I was thinking of. I just don't know if they're going to have the survivability, because Vaporeon has a really good survivability because of water absorb. So I'm worried that Slowking or Slowbro would be not as good, but that was something that I wanted to test. Seaking. Is Seaking good for this? Or for the Swampert raid? I also wanted to see if I can come up with some support options, so that like if you didn't want to do it solo, you could do it yeah, for the Swampert raid. Slowking does well? Okay, that's good. But I also want to come up with some support Pokemon. There's one that Austin John thought of. He said Quillfish with the acupuncture ability, but there might be an issue with that with I believe it's Earthquake causes an issue. Umbreon is great support. Yeah, I want to stray away from like using the like Chansey as a support Pokemon, because like obviously Chansey's really good at being support for physical attackers. Gastrodon and Quagsire maybe. I think Gastrodon just doesn't have the output, the damage output. Helping Hands on Umbreon with Taunt. For the Swampert raid, I don't think he has a whole lot of. I don't think the Swampert has a whole lot of non-damaging moves. I think most everything is damaging. My main worry is dealing with the muddy water because of the speed reduction, I believe. It might be the accuracy reduction. I don't remember what muddy water has a secondary effect of. But I'm Helping Hands Umbreon and with Taunt does sound really good. Let me see here. Do I... Oh, yeah. Yeah, I have a couple of shinies here. Oh, it looks like I got 14 perfect IV mouseholds last time and 2 shinies. Gastrodon gets a special attack boost when it's hit with a water move. Quagsire gets acid spray. Umbreon would be good, yeah. And then I have these 4 from an earlier batch that are also all family of 4s. So yeah, let's Jello, you wanna ooh, I can't join online. I can't trade this to you today. I almost ruined my ability to test builds. I can't join because I can't get online because I'm gonna lose the Swampert raid, and I wanted to be able to film another video before the weekend. That way I could post it and have people be able to build it before it comes back. But swing back by and 100% it's yours. Because I think I have a Gastrodon that is already set up for raids. That's totally fair. I get it. So Umbreon is as the support Pokemon running. I would assume just helping hand and taunt. Espartha. There's got to be more to an Umbreon other than helping hands and taunt, because there for a good chunk of time, if you take Vaporeon isn't doing damage for quite a while. Oh, actually, that's not true. Turn 1, it doesn't do damage. Turn 2, until it resets stats, is when it does damage. So I guess, yeah, technically you could. Usually Toxic and Leer, then Reflect or Light Screen. Yeah, that's also fair. So you have Helping Hand, yeah. That could work. It's definitely one that you'd build to like do the raid online with people so that you aren't entirely useless, but most of the videos are like how to solo it. I also noticed that video I posted is actually doing pretty okay in terms of ooh, not what I wanted to do. In terms of views and stuff. Like, it's not my best video. Like, well, actually, my best video is actually not great because a lot of people hated it. But in terms of views, my best video is. It's been over 10 years. What do you mean it's been over 10 years, Otter? That's our second shiny, or not second shiny, sorry. Second perfect IV. And we're only, what, 2 boxes in? Starting our 3rd box, and we have 2 so far. We're on pace since you've been in a stream. Oh yeah, for sure. I was like, it's not been that long since I've streamed last. I posted a video a few days ago on how to solo the Mighty Mark Swampert, and it's not doing too bad. But the one that I was comparing it to, my best video, is the how to get shiny Riolu and Lucario, which in that video I wasn't patient enough to actually get it because I didn't have the materials to be able to get the appropriate Herba Mystica to be able to make multiple sandwiches. So I attempted with one sandwich, or with a sandwich, and I referenced the fact that a friend of mine actually got a shiny Riolu from the location that I was outlining in the video. But it has like 7 or 8K views, which is crazy. Yeah, almost 8K views and 71 likes. It blew up pretty good, but I honestly I don't know what to do to, because I posted several other videos like that are similar, and they didn't do nearly as well. So I don't know I don't know what to do, because you know nobody leaves comments on a video, so you don't get any feedback. Like with the shiny Lucario and Riolu video, that was a pretty big deal. That was a lot of views for the channel, and I have not been able to replicate the success of that video with really anything, to be honest. Yeah, it was posted in December of 2022, so in 6-ish months, it's got 8K views, which is pretty good. It's not the best. I'd like to see all of my videos get that many views, but I also only have 250 subscribers. I won't see 1,000 views on a video regularly until probably I hit over 1,000 subs. Probably closer to 10 or 12,000 subs, if I had to wager an amount. Otter, what do you think? How many shiny Tandemouses do you think I'm gonna get out of 300 eggs, and how many perfect IV Tandemouses do you think I'm gonna get out of the eggs that I have? Everybody else has made their guesses. I'm just wait. I was gonna see if you had a guess. Okay, I appreciate it. I'll check it out here in a minute. All right, well, I'll have to check it out on or off stream, but 3 shinies, 9 perfects. Okay, that's pretty close to what everybody else said. I think Jello was the only one that, or is the one that said the lowest amount. He said 2 shinies and 3 perfects. We already have 2, so 9 would be on track for what odds are. Right now you are winning, because right now we have guaranteed 2, and if I don't get any more, I'm actually gonna be really sad, because I got 14 from the last 300 eggs. With 2 shinies. I'm fairly certain. I'm like kind of hesitant to say that we're gonna get any shinies. Cause I just don't feel like the odds are there. The shiny odds were 512. So 1 in every 512 should be shiny. In theory, should be shiny. However, I had 2 in the 300 eggs I hatched prior to that. And I don't remember how many eggs I hatched before I started hatching Tandemouses. Between my then previous shiny and the first shiny Tandemouse. But I got 2 in the batch of in the last batch of 305. Oh, I still need to. Yes, I do want to do that. I still need to build out a team for VGC, or at least I still need to come up with a team. I don't know if I'm gonna actually be able to build it before the next regulation comes out. I don't think we should be getting another regulation until like September or August, right? We're still like several months away. I know I want to make a really aggressive team. I've been enjoying aggressive teams. I don't like the idea of doing size spam, but I might do size spam just because I feel like it's doable. It's still doable, and there's not really much you could do about it. In terms of like you can't really avoid it with the restricted Pokemon, so you kind of just deal with it. Yeah, I didn't think that the next set would do it. Oh yeah, that's right. I remember you broke your Switch. Did you ever get it fixed, or did you get a new one? Or is it still broken and you don't have one to play? Sitting here trying to hatch eggs that I've already hatched. Yeah, Eternatus does seem like a really good one to use, and I have one that is competitively viable and shiny. I just don't know. I don't know if that's the one. I see. I used to fix Nintendos for a living. Well, let me rephrase that. Yeah, Shadow should always be good. An aggressive Kyogre team would be dope. That would be. I actually think an aggressive Kyogre team might be better than what an aggressive Groudon team looked like prior. Oh, who's your favorite who's your favorite baseball team? Yeah, a body press Avalugg would be nutty. But if I'm gonna do a body press Pokemon, I'd probably want to do like Corviknight or something. Oh, the Atlanta Braves. Yeah, the team that I root for is not coming to my home state, so I won't be I won't be able to watch them live. They do play the team that is for the town I live in, but the best place to start is the restricted. I agree. I kind of want to keep the idea of using oh, who do I have on my team that I like so far? That is true. Body press Zamazanta, go Burr too. The Regulation G team that I still need to build. So Battle Team 6 again. Because I enjoy the joke that I made with Battle Team 6. True. We also have access to Mewtwo for the first time in a long time. Because last I saw, I thought he was banned. That team consisted of Incineroar, Fluttermane, Walking Wake, Torkoal, Tornadus, and Venusaur. But I also call my team my battle team 6. It's a SEAL Team 6 joke. That's true. I'm kind of bummed that like we get access to using Mewtwo for the first time in a long time, and he's not good for like there are just so many other Pokemon that are just better than Mewtwo in the like if you're gonna go for a Psychic type, you might as well just do Psy Spam with Espeon and Bob's your uncle. I also need to get into watching more competitive people play competitive battles so I can get ideas for Pokemon to use, whether I use them or not. The Pirates. I am a Pittsburgh fan through and through. You should have known this, especially if you watch my streams during the football season. I get very upset when my team doesn't do well because I'm a diehard fan, and it's really a bummer to see a team that should be better not doing as well as they should be. But yeah, I'm a Pittsburgh Penguins fan, a Pittsburgh Steelers fan, and a Pittsburgh Pirates fan. Why would I be an Angels fan? I really wish I lived in Pittsburgh, to be honest. Oh no, I'm doxing myself. I'm narrowing down to the millions of or hundreds of cities, thousands of cities, by one. I have no idea anybody's name. I'm not normally I don't follow baseball super heavy. The only name on the Pirates that I know off the top of my head is McCutcheon, and that's because he was our home run leader when he was on the Pirates originally, and then he got traded, and then they brought him back. Oh, that's the first team that came to mind. Is what even the right time zone? Oh no, the Pittsburgh. No, it's not even. It's not. It's not even close to the right time zone. It's on the. It's almost 2 time zones away. It's on the Eastern Seaboard or Eastern time, and most of my stuff is in Central time. Ooh, no good attack or no good HP. Did I don't. I think I was on stream explaining the different, what the difference in stat power or in stats the IVs do, IVs and EVs did, or at least what IVs did. But I don't remember who I was explaining it to. I do live in a state with a baseball team. So that does in fact narrow it down even more. Which might be as far as I'm going to narrow it down until I find out if Collab is okay with people knowing things. I actually just went to a baseball game on Sunday. That might narrow it down quite a bit too. Yeah, I don't mind sharing some stuff. Well, I couldn't live in Cali because I live in the central time zone because all of my stuff is in central CST. Like when I post things, I usually say that it'll happen in CST. Like, Collab and I have both said each of our names in streams and in videos before. Just as a slip, because we usually, like, outside of streaming, we use each other's real names. Because we know each other personally. Ooh, that's our third perfect IV Pokemon. 3 for 3 in terms of boxes, so we're on pace to hit 10. I'm just waiting for one of these boxes to have 2. I wish YouTube had some of the same chat features that Twitch does. Because I'd love for the bots to be able to do the same stuff in both chats. Because then I wouldn't feel obligated to have chat on either YouTube or Twitch. I wouldn't feel obligated to have it on both. I would probably choose one or the other. There's like 1,000 games within 3 days of June. That's so funny. It shouldn't be that much because I think there's only like 30 teams in the MLB, or there's 31 teams, or 32. I think there's 30. Hockey has like 28 or 29. And then obviously the NFL has 32 teams, which they're probably not going to add any more teams anytime soon. I feel like they should add 4 more teams and make yeah, I don't know. I've actually been to a Pirates game. I went to a Pirates St. Louis Cardinals game. It was a doubleheader a few years ago. It was a lot of like it was not as fun as it was going to the game I went to on Sunday, but Kolev and I had a blast at the one that we went to. Am I receiving messages? Baseball is one of those things that I've been adamantly against. I don't really find baseball to be that enjoyable unless you are at the ballpark. I don't think that baseball should be televised because televising the game is not a enjoyable format of consuming the game. Actually, I don't think that it shouldn't be televised. I just don't care for televised baseball. Televised baseball is just not fun to watch. It's boring, and the commentators never talk about hardly ever talk about the game. They usually talk about things that surround the teams or players. Starting box 4. I'm actually really glad that I did the project that I did to get all of the dittos I have. I really want to get more dittos. I think the biggest problem with it's just like because that's my whole thing with baseball like on TV is it's just that like. I watched. We were listening into the commentary at like a bar, like a local bar. Me and my dad, and they talked about like their family picnic or something. Like I genuinely don't understand how you can get away with being a commentator for baseball and not be able to commentate the game instead of. The showcase and doesn't know the rules, which isn't really that complicated. No, it really isn't that complicated. Like, you hit ball with stick, and pitcher has 20 seconds to throw the ball. Boom. It's a very I wouldn't say it's a very easy sport. It's a very non-complex sport. Oh, I have no idea what that is. I know what steal. Like, I know the rules around stealing bases, and like the pick off rule and stuff. You only get so many, before they basically get to steal the base for free. Which stealing bases is pretty. What's the word I'm looking for? It's one of those times where the game gets really exciting. Because theft is always exciting, I guess. Yeah, Shohei Ohtani is very prolific. What's up, Dylan? How are you doing, Dylan? Guys, it's been a minute since I've done a shameless plug. If you guys are enjoying the stream, go ahead and smash that like button. Like, come on, hit it with your face. Hit it with your forehead, dude. Just beat it into submission. And over on Twitch, how's the stream been? It's been good. We're just mostly hanging out, chatting, hatching tandem mouses. We have 3 perfect IVs so far out of 3 boxes. So 90 Pokemon in, and we've got 3 of them. 3 of what we're looking for. Well, sort of looking for. I'm trying to get a perfect IV family of 3. And, so far I've hatched a lot of eggs. The exact number I have no idea. Thank you, Otter. And if you guys have access to a Twitch Prime, it would be greatly appreciated if you guys would use it over on Twitch. Subscribe. I want to see if we can get somebody with a subscribe streak of more than 1. I think that would be really, really, really cool. But I understand not everybody has the capability of doing so. Come on, Betsy. Nope. I had to wager the one for this box, if we get one for this box, is going to be in the 3rd or 4th row. Which is this row or the next. So within the next 10 Pokemon I hatch. Maybe. I don't know. Nice. I figured, I don't know. I don't necessarily schedule the stream ahead but when I go to set up like getting live, OBS requires me to manage a broadcast and set up a broadcast before I actually can go live. Whereas like Twitch is just like, yeah, you're just streaming on the same settings you used before. So the Twitch title is the same, and what game you're playing is the same. So the only thing I have to do is change that, but it's not the big deal. A wild Noctowl. Yeah, I think the Pokemon community game would be really cool to have in YouTube chat, because I think more people would take part in it. But I also feel like that would require YouTube to copy a lot of what Twitch has already done, like does with their like widgets and like panels underneath the stream, and also make your stream channel different than your regular channel. That is true. If I still want to do a Sun team, I could do a Koraidon. Because I don't think Groudon is as good as it was in Sword and Shield. Because I was thinking of making the same team using like Torkoal, or no, I don't think I used Torkoal. I used what did I use in Sword and Shield? I have not used Iron Valiant. I have not found a style that fits Iron Valiant in a way that allows for it to be usable. No. And it's already changed my... Well, that's great. Yes, Fluttermane is still used a lot. Yeah, that means that we can't test any builds that we want to do, which means I'm probably not going to post another video on the Swampert raid. At least until I have the ability to test it. That's unfortunate. Which means Friday we might have another 4 o'clock in the morning record a video and post it for Saturday morning. Another no good HP. I'm getting a lot of those. That's unfortunate. It's not the end of the world. That means that I can trade Jello the shiny if he wants it. I don't know what you're referring to that could work. Are you talking about recording it Friday night and yeah, but Fluttermane isn't necessarily a problem, as much of a problem as it used to be. That and Fluttermane is still faster, in most cases. than Iron Valiant, and Iron Valiant is weak to a lot of Fluttermane's stuff. So it's like I said, it's a tough it's a tough mon to use.
When the sun it goes down on us, and the fool means there's no way back up
Why am I not connecting to the internet now?
to carry on by my side.
I'm also out of water, which means I'm probably gonna have to run down and. Alright, now I'm connected to the internet. Alright, Jello. Code is going to be 696900420 because we are all about the memes here. That is genuinely what we use every time we use the code, and it always works. So 696900420. And you're looking for a person by the name of Risky. While I'm searching, I'm gonna run down and grab a drink. Well, ain't that just a... Perfect. I'm not gonna do that because it's not gonna take more than 4 seconds to trade you this. But Terra Steel. No, I do remember. Oh my god. I do remember building the an Iron Valiant. My problem is that there's too many things that Fluttermane has access to, including its speed, that makes it not super great. Yeah, not a problem, Jello. I appreciate you. This is how much I appreciate the follow and just the general sticking around and being here to chat with me. I appreciate it. I'm kind of bummed that your Salandit is not in a regular Pokeball. It's a male, so I can't use it. I see how it is. No, you're good. So, Jello, something that you aren't aware of is I catch every Pokemon in a Pokeball. Every single Pokemon I have is in a Pokeball. The only exception is for mystery gift Pokemon that come in Cherish Balls, and the ones that I caught before, like before my brain was like, yeah, you're only catching everything in Pokeballs, which is around the time I met my friend David. So there's that. But I am gonna run and grab something to drink, so I will be right back. I hope you guys enjoy the song. Release it, release it, release it. Jello, I'm not gonna lie. No, I had to run and grab some water. And I talked to my roommate Cody for a second because I was making a trip downstairs anyway. But yeah, Jello, the chat. Well, Otter wants me to release the Salandit. That would be funny, yeah. It wouldn't. It also wouldn't be the first shiny that I've released. Oh, I also need to get back to doing the Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu Nuzlocke. Build a team with Galarian Weezing. I like the design of Galarian Weezing. I don't think he's good. I think that's the main issue with him is that he's just not good. He might be good in some situations, but like the vast majority of what I'm going for, like a very aggressive team, he is definitely not going to work in. Because the words aggressive and Galarian Weezing do not go in the same sentence unless you're saying that those words do not go in the same sentence. That's like the only time. What episode am I on for the Nuzlocke? That's a good question. I have to scroll through a lot of videos because it's been a minute since I've done a Nuzlocke. It would be episode, I believe, 11. Yeah, it would be episode 11. No, I haven't. I haven't touched it since the last time I streamed because that's I'm only doing things on stream for that. I'm not doing it. An explosion build. Okay, that's fair. An explosion build would be aggressive. I just don't know how to make an explosion build where he doesn't kill himself. And to be like that's the only thing that he's able to do. Though that would be pretty funny. No, it's more like it's the same series, and every time I fail, I restart and start over in that, like, on stream. Like, I reset the game on stream. So, like, I usually do 1 to 2 gyms, per episode. Ooh, I was wrong. I figured it would be in the third or fourth row, and it's not. Yeah, so like the big thing is like this is what I think this is attempt. I honestly I think I've lost count, but I think this is attempt 4. I think from what I remember. What's up, VGC? I figured you would because you live in fucking Thailand or some shit. No, I believe the actual answer is you live in Singapore. If I remember correctly. I could be wrong though. Is it? It is Singapore, right? As I'm just doxing, I suck at VGC, but not really. Oh, am I? Build a team, but the only move every Pokemon has is the one move that randomizes the move you use. Is that Metronome? Or no. It might be Metronome actually. I don't remember I don't know what move it is. Yeah, that's what I thought, Metronome. Still no shiny though. Like I'm pretty shocked actually. I mean, I shouldn't be shocked because like I'm still well within odds of getting at least one. I don't even Otter, I'm not gonna lie, I don't even think you just spoke English there. It is incredibly hot in my house. And I have to make it through till tomorrow when I can call the apartment complex office and find out if they're gonna, or when it is that they're gonna get a thing for us. Yeah, my AC is not able to. It turns on now. It used to not. So like we have fixed one problem. For a couple of days though, they filled it with some more Freon. Like they refilled it, and for a couple of days it was working, and then it just can't keep up with how hot it's been, and so I need to call the office and see when the AC unit is coming in, because I think they said they were going to attempt to order a new one, because this cannot keep on happening. I will not have a good time if this keeps on happening, because it's 82 degrees in my house. That's like 4,000 degrees Celsius, by the way. That's our fourth one? Because this is our fourth box, and we've had one in every box so far, so... We got another perfect one, so... That is a plus. I think the other thing I could do is I can call the maintenance emergency line and be like, hey, I need somebody to bring over an AC unit, and they'll put a window unit in our... Otter, I will see you hopefully in the next stream. I appreciate you swinging by. But I think they'll put a window unit in one of our bedroom windows, or both of our bedroom windows, hopefully. That'd be really nice. Because they can't just not have an option for us to get our AC working. But then again, when I moved in, our AC didn't work to begin with, and they fixed it, and then it worked for almost 3 years. Yeah, we're talking about we've been talking about teams to do for generate or for regulation G because I keep on because I haven't done a regulation G team yet. I don't have a legendary that I want to use, or I don't know of a legendary I want to use. I kind of want a Zamazanta, so if somebody has an event Zamazanta, a shiny event Zamazanta, I would greatly appreciate that. You just can't make a team. Why not just use Psy Spam again, or is Psy Spam not good anymore? I hope it's not good. Fuck you and your Psy Spam team. You want Lunala? I don't know if I want to do some more Dynamax adventures and try and get some shiny legendaries because okay, it is still good, so then why not just use that? Like, you're not above being a scumbag, so there's that. Galarian Articuno is a dope Pokemon. I like that. Opening a aluminum can beverage. Hashtag not sponsored. From the online battling event. I don't know if it's the online battling event or if it's just the event that gave out the shinies. I actually don't have a Dr. Pepper. I'm out of Dr. Pepper. No, I've been trying to cut back on the soda, like the type of soda I do. Yeah, I know, cringe. It's actually a Coca-Cola. So Coca-Cola, if you're watching, I have 3 people watching me, and I'm sure I could convince somebody to buy a Coke. Sponsor me, please. No, I'm kidding. But no, I've been like trying to cut back on sugar a little bit. So trying to drink a lot more water and 0 sugar sodas. And I just haven't been able to because I'm out of a job right now. I haven't been able to go to the grocery store and get soda because I have to prioritize things that, like, you know, actually sustain me to make it through a period of time in which I can what's the word I'm looking for? Like, you know, so I can actually eat instead of just drink sodas that dehydrate me and make me thirstier. That's fair. Psy Spam would be like that. Like that's genuinely something that I was thinking of doing as well. Is building out a Psy Spam team. I am not technically on a diet. I'm just trying to, because I don't know if you guys, like, if I told you this, but like I started going to Collab's house to work out like 5 days a week. And because I've been trying to lose weight, I've been trying to adjust my diet slightly to give me a little bit more of an advantage when it comes to losing weight. I've lost like 7 or 8 pounds. I haven't weighed myself in a while, but it's been like 2 or 3 months of almost going every 5 days every week. The days that I work with my dad because I'm out of a job right now are are like the only days that I don't. But I'm also working with my dad, where I'm outside lifting heavy material or heavy things. So like I'm not necessarily not working out, but I'm not doing a proper workout where I'm getting reps in and whatnot. I'm doing manual labor essentially, because my dad can't do the things that I can because his neck is he broke his neck. Getting into he didn't get into a car wreck. Somebody hit him and exploded on the pavement. But it broke my dad's neck, and he's not supposed to lift more than a few pounds. I think it's like 25 or 30 pounds or something like that. But does all the time, and it drives me nuts because all it takes is one thing in his neck to pop, and he could just no longer be able to walk. Exercise and good food is good. If you're trying to lose weight, don't worry if you plateau for a while. Yeah, no, I'm well aware that like I yeah, the muscle gain is definitely what I'm out for. Like I know muscle weighs more than fat, so I haven't weighed myself in a while, so like I don't know if all of this like sweating and like doing work with my dad is also helping. I think the next time I go to I go to work out, I'm gonna weigh myself just to make sure, or just to like see where I'm at. Last I saw though, I was down 7 or 8 pounds, like I said. So like I know it's working, but I also think that like because the first week I lost 3 pounds, and then the next week I lost another 3 pounds, and then the week after that I didn't lose anything. I think I lost like 0.3 of a pound or something like that, and then the week after that I lost like another pound or something. I don't think I'm like plateaued. I just don't know if I don't know. I might not be working hard enough, and by that I mean like I'm not burning enough calories. How much is that in kilograms? Ooh, that's a good question. It's about. I think it's like 1.7 times. So we're looking at like 12 kilos, maybe 10 kilos, 11 or 12, maybe. How close am I? Somebody look it up. What's up, Froppy? How are you doing? I'm sitting here running in circles trying to hatch eggs that I already have hatched. Ooh, sad face. Wait, what? That can't be right. So then it's like 4 kilos. Maybe 4.5 kilos. Your birthday's next Wednesday and you're super hyped? That's dope. You don't know how what happened. Yeah, it's 3.17 kilos technically. I hope I get the mousehold too. Froppy, so do you have anything planned for your birthday yet? What makes you so excited? Or are you just hyped to be turning a year older? Even though technically you're only turning a day older that particular day. Yeah, but you also don't. You also probably don't weigh nearly as much as I do. You're going out of town, Pog. I so I weigh like 380 something. Like I and I don't look like I weigh as much as I do. I weigh quite a bit more than I want to. So since last July, that's sick. Well, I mean, not sick, but like that's pretty cool that you're going out of town. I think the LCS starts next weekend too. Or it's the weekend after. It's the 15th. Yeah, it's the weekend after. But next Wednesday, so you're looking at like what, 8 days? Because today's basically over. Pog. How old are you going to be if you don't mind me asking? Delicious and refreshing. Water by Earth. Can you guys believe I turned 28 this year? I'm an old geezer. I'm old, fat, and ugly. Skibbity boomer. I hate you. You got sick a week or two ago? That's unfortunate. I don't get sick very often. Like when I feel sick, like there is something actually wrong with me. No, Evan, I know 28's not that old. I could be collab and be 32. He's an old geezer. And COVID? Bro, I didn't get COVID. Like, I didn't get COVID during COVID, and the only time I got sick was when I was forced to get the vaccination by my job. Because the US was, like, requiring jobs was requiring people to get vaccinated, and it's really fucking stupid. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm not anti-vax, but, like, I'm anti being forced to do something because haha, we have a fake scare. Like, I don't know. I don't even think it wasn't necessarily a fake scare. It was just like, it was a, I don't know. Oof. Yeah, because like nobody cared to take it seriously, and because we couldn't take it seriously, it spread like wildfire. And shocker, washing your hands fixed the problem, or not fixed the problem. I wouldn't say fix the problem. I don't know. I have a really like sort of an L take on it because I don't know. I did lose my aunt to COVID, so like there's that. So like I don't believe that it wasn't real, but I definitely believe that it was way worse than it seemed. It was made to sound way worse than it actually was, and that was the frustrating part. But that is true. But something else that you also have to realize is that the vaccine also caused a lot of health issues, for a lot of people, and it just was like, it was for it to go through trial, or little to no trials, was the part that was like the scary part. Which is why I stood against it for as long as I could. Because I just didn't want to. I didn't want to be forced to get something that had little to no trials. And just was expected to be like, oh yeah, by the way, it works. You can still get COVID. Okay, so it's not a vaccine. It's just like you're not stopping anything. And that was the other thing that frustrated me. Was I was forced to get it, got sick for 2 days, wasn't paid for it, and couldn't. And there was just nothing I could do about it. And I let the government put a microchip in me. Yeah, that like I wasn't against it. I was hesitant to want it because I felt like COVID was a more severe cold, and unfortunately, you think you ate Febreze last week, Jesus, and unfortunately, like it definitely was very similar. But there are also like part of the issue is that a lot of the death toll from early signs of COVID was because of negligence, because nobody cared to treat it like they should have. Because people were getting sick with COVID and being told, "Oh no, you just have the cold, go home," and it wasn't being properly handled, which is part of the reason why the death toll was so high. Not just that, but it was also like a lot of it was. It may not have been. I didn't get it the entire time. I gotta so this counts. This counts as a perfect. So that's our fifth one. That's a possibility. I don't know if it would have been all that bad for me, because I genuinely, like, if I get like the cold or something, I don't notice it. Like, I don't get sick very often. My immune system is very strong. I got sick because I was injected with something that wasn't tested, but that's beside the point. It's not entirely true. I got sick because it's a thing. But I don't know. I went door to door repairing people's cell phones for an insurance company during the height of COVID. So, and I never got COVID. So, you're trying to save money for a Sonic game? That sounds pretty cool. Which Sonic game are you going for? I've heard a lot of really bad stuff about it, about Sonic games. And there's also a channel, you might enjoy this channel. I have a friend I met when I was working at a hospital that plays Sonic on stream. He streams Sonic games and does like speedruns and stuff. Let me see if I can find his name. It does not look like I can. I don't see. Yeah. Sonic Origins or Sonic Superstars might be Origins though. Yep, I will see you hopefully afterward. I might still be doing this. I might not. I'm not sure. This is taking me a lot longer than I thought it was going to take, but then again, it is 300 eggs. What was I expecting? Couldn't possibly be done in 5 minutes. But Evan, I will see you when you get back from dinner. So, Froppy, what have you been up to? I haven't seen you in a while. Then again, nobody's seen me in a while, so there's that. I see. That makes sense. How'd you do? Are you out for summer yet? I think you would be because I think most schools end in May, at least in the U.S. I could be wrong though. Okay, cool. Oof. We didn't get lucky with another perfect IV in that box. Like a regular perfect IV, not just a no good special attack. Though a no good special attack is not bad. I don't think it matters, but it's still nice to have that option because it increases the number of possibilities so that it makes it slightly less than, I think it's like 1 in 30 or something. It might be less than 1 in 30, but I think about 1 in 30 is what we're looking at for in terms of total odds for what we're looking for. Well, 1 in 3,000 for what we're looking for, but for the perfect IV, it's not too bad. You want to go back to summer 2023? Wait, Froppy. Your birthday's on the 12th? Interesting. Yeah, Cat's birthday is on the 12th as well. Cat with a K. There's another one. I think that's 6. Six with 0 shinies is pretty crazy. I mean, it's not like I guess I should rephrase it because technically, no, I have six IVs, no shinies yet. I don't have a family of 3 is what I'm looking for. No 6 IV family of 3 or shiny family of 3. They've all been shiny. They've all been family of 4s. I will say this though, I will lose my mind if I get a shiny 6 IV family of 3. Like I will fucking explode. Cause that would be huge. That's a huge number to overcome. Because that goes from like a 1 in 3,200 to a 1 in whatever 3,200 times 512 is. Well, it's the thing with the perfect IVs is that Tandemouse has a 1 in 100 chance of being a family of 3. By the power of Skibbity and Defuck, boom, you get the shiny 6 IV family 3. That would be redacted. So it's not a first or a second or a third, like 23rd, 33rd, 43rd, 403rd. So that means that it's whatever the number is, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, or 9th, or 100th. So that narrows it down a bit. Redacted information is it's key to have that information. You also probably haven't made restricted or classified documents before, because that is something that definitely would not have flown. On Skibbity, bro, I'm not. I hate the Skibbity thing. It's so fucking stupid. I'm definitely well within odds when it comes to to getting the 6 IVs, because I got 14 from my last batch of 305 and 2 shinies, and I've got 6 so far, and I've hatched 6 boxes of Pokemon. So 30 180 so far, and I've got 6 out of 180, which is still 1 in 30. When my expected odds are 1 in 32, give or take. Man, am I not gonna get another shiny Tandemaus? I'm like halfway through the eggs, and I feel like I'm not. 1 in 32 sextillion. That would be awful. I don't think that that's the odds, because if I wasn't looking for no good in specifically the special attack, it would be 1 in 32. Which means that it is 1 in 3,200 to get the to get a family of 3, because it's 1 in 32 times 1 in 100 times, or well, no, not times anything, which gives you the 1 in 3,200. Now to get a shiny perfect IV, family of 3 is 1 in 32 times 1 in 100 times 1 in 512. So whatever that comes out to be, I don't know what it is. 32 times 100 times 512 gives you 1 in 1,638,400. Which is why I genuinely think nobody has a perfect IV shiny mousehold that they have with the exact nature that they want in the world. If I get it, I would be the only one. Tacky wacky, what the? No. That would be significantly worse. Like the odds of that are significantly worse, and anybody who has a marked 6IV shiny mousehold family of 3, with whatever nature that they say it has, like I refuse to believe it. Draw with your hammer? I'm confused, but okay. I guess I'll talk to you later. Have fun, I guess? I don't know. I'm trying to figure out. I'm trying to think of like how the calculation would work to incorporate the possibility of getting a zero in the special attack, and a 0 or a 31 in the special attack. Uh, because like if I'm going for all perfect 6 IVs, it's definitely 100. It's 1 in 32 because every stat has a 1 in 32 chance. So it doesn't factor in which stat like it doesn't matter which stat is which. However, for the 1 in 0 or for the 0, it would be 2 in 32 or 1 in 16 for that stat specifically, which is a 1 in 6. So every stat has a 5 in, or what is it, a 12 in 12. I don't remember. I'm trying to. I don't remember how the like what the odds are for everything. Trying to calculate what the actual odds of getting what I'm looking for are. I think it boils down to about 1 in 30. Because it's just an added out. Because it gives me more options of what I can get. About to go into the 7th box of eggs that we've hatched. So this is our 6th box of eggs.
It's hard to feel myself with you miles away. I've been wondering why you cannot stay. Till my sky's blue when they're always gray. Trying to see myself, but I can't find a way. It's hard to feel myself with you miles away. I've been wondering why you cannot stay. Till my sky's blue when they're always gray.
That means your cat is shedding because of the weather, probably. And mine was the same way with Bear. But she was also a long-haired cat, so it was like very likely that that you'd just swipe her back and fur would just fall off of her. The egg hatching animation always trips me out and makes me feel like they're trying to hype up a shiny, and then I'm always disappointed when I don't have one. Damn. Shocked that I haven't gotten a box with 2 in it yet. Because okay. Damn. Okay, so uh we're over halfway. I think this is our 7th box. 7 of 10. So how does the math work for that? Trying to calculate the odds of everything. So if I'm breeding with 2 perfect IV Pokemon, that means that it can roll a in what 5 ranked matches in a row from what? Like, what game were you playing? It doesn't sound like you're playing Pokemon because teammates. In the MLB, oh, Mobile Legends, Bang Bang. I I dislike that game because it's literally just a ripoff of League of Legends. Like, every character in that is a champion from League of Legends, essentially. And it's like a blatant ripoff, but they can't do anything about it because it's a mobile game. Come on, come on. You don't have a computer to play that. Yeah, I know. They have Wild Rift, which is a mobile game. There's another one. That's, I think, 7 total. It looks like in practice my odds are 1 in 5. That is true. I wouldn't say it has 5% because that would mean that it only has like 7 or 8 champions. It's got a good chunk of the champions. Yeah, yes, it doesn't have all of them, and yes, the map is not technically as like extensive as League of Legends, but like it's still, at least you're supporting Riot Games and not a company that literally steals almost all of their shit. If you had a computer, yeah. That's fair. Does it really take me 5 hours to hatch 100 or 300 eggs? Because that's how long it takes me to get 100 or 300 eggs. Or no, sorry. I average probably 60-ish. So, 2.5 hours. My goodness. I have to time myself next time and find out how long it actually takes me. Or at least count the sandwiches. That's a fantastic and no good speed. Oof. Two really good like options if I had a different well, the fantastic is whatever. But if I had a different a different nature. If I had the nature that it decreases speed, then the no good speed would be perfect, but I don't, so I don't. I am yawning like no one's business. I am tired. Every egg takes about half a lap, a little bit less than half a lap, around this square to hatch, and it takes about 2 laps to hatch the first one, and then it's a half a lap after that. So we're looking at like what is that? 2.5, 3.5, 4 laps per egg or per batch of eggs. That's not too bad, but it's also not great. It might be a little bit less than that. I haven't really like made a super concerted effort to see how many laps it takes. And then it takes about 1 to realize that I've hatched all of my eggs. If I'm not counting or looking at it like that. But if I look at it like that, then I'm reducing my time because I'm taking the time to look at it, and then it's just a nightmare. Still no shiny. I'm gonna laugh when I look through the Pokemon and I'm like, oh, there was a shiny, and I just didn't notice it. Nope. Sad face. Yeah, so's Wild Rift though. Wild Rift is League of Legends, but easy. Yeah, that's true. Most mobile games are easy. It's mostly because like people don't play MOBAs like mobile MOBAs on their phone like competitively. They just play like I say like technically yes, people do. Most people don't because that would be cringe. Damn. Still only one per box. Another no good defense. I've seen that a couple of times now. On your circles worksheet. That's interesting. I don't know what a circles worksheet is, but interesting. Oh, pi r squared. So it's just calculating the area of a circle. Yeah, I figured. It's basically teaching you a skill that is completely useless because when are you not gonna be without a calculator? Like 99.9999% of everybody in the world has a calculator with them at all times, for the most part. Or at least anybody who has to calculate the area of a fucking circle on a whim. I'm glad they did away with the difference between star and square shinies. Between Sword and Shield and No Good Health. Okay. Well, I have been live for 3 hours. I'm gonna go ahead and call it for the day. It's it's 10 o'clock. I gotta get up in the morning and go to work with my dad. So while I finish hatching these last 5 eggs, I'm gonna go ahead and just say thanks, guys, again for watching. If you guys did enjoy this one, please do remember to smash that like button. I greatly appreciate it. If you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing. If you have a Twitch Prime over on Twitch, you can use your Twitch Prime to subscribe to the channel. That would be super cool if you do that. If you haven't already, follow over on Twitch. It means a lot to get both channels to grow up a little bit and get to the point where we can possibly do this full time. It'd be really cool to do that, or at least play video games for entertainment purposes. So thanks again, guys, for watching. I had a lot of fun talking with you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And I will see you guys in the next one. Until then, guys, don't forget to stay frosty. Bye-bye!